better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at Miami, they've risen to third in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
I think for New York, they've made some mistakes early on, and a drop in the rankings reflects that. They're right in the middle of the pack, and the question now is, can they learn from those errors?
Now, New York starting five. They've got Shepard, Toumani Camara out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard position. And for the Bucks, they've got Duren. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Quentin Grimes, and it's Suggs in at the one. Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, B.A., you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
On target from range.
Shooting in good rhythm there. Suggs off the catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Ayton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
That's good from Ayton. You know, Clark last season saw the passing of Junior Bridgman, who played 10 seasons with the Bucks and whose jersey hangs in their rafters.
Yeah, he was a consistent, reliable scorer and just a quality teammate as well. But his legacy extends far beyond what he did in his 10-year career, which was quite impressive. His legacy as a businessman, philanthropist, community leader was in many ways unparalleled. Just a terrific guy and a great loss to Louisville, to the basketball family, but also to humanity. He was a shining star in all that he did for others.
Now here's DeRozan, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Here's Duren. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, just so active. I love the passion Duren brings to this game, and the skill set, too, is developing.
The free throw drops for Duren.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
And he can't hit the second. Clark, 51 wins for the New York Knicks last season. Their best finish in over a decade.
Yeah, and they got that done despite significant turnover on their roster, B.A., making it even more impressive. And as they gel, the question is, can this team take the next step and contend for a title? I think they're certainly capable.
From 15 feet away, and the Bucks miss again. Now here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Duren. The Bucks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back over to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And so it's Milwaukee with it. The Knicks making their last shot. Grimes, the pass to Duren. DeRozan outside. 6 on the shot clock. And it's rejected.
What a big-time denial by Anunoby. OG came flying in to erase that chance.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Here's Suggs. We saw him with 19 his last time out, and they're able to recover. Wiggins, no good. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. From deep, Mitchell. He drops it from range. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
To the middle. And the dunk by Duren.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Pass to Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, Anunoby likes that corner angle. He's very comfortable from there.
DeRozan passes to Duren. Here's Suggs. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And here's Wiggins. DeRozan outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot. You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Now here's Anunoby. Ayton with a screen. Charity stripe shot. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's DeRozan. Wiggins outside. Back to DeRozan. Outside Grimes. Shot clock at 6. Off target with the 3.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Here's Mitchell. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
NBA, that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8 points now. Outside Kamara. Pass to Anunoby. From deep. The rebound by the Bucks. Duren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Wiggins passes to DeRozan. Shoots over Anunoby. Oh, a beautiful finish by DeMar DeRozan.
Just so good finishing around the goal. DeMar is tremendous in the paint.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. The 4th spot held by the Bucks. New York in 5th.
And the way both of these squads shot the ball last season was tremendous. Trusting in one another, following their offensive game plan, and executing with confidence.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Ayton. Can't hit from in close.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
It's Suggs with a drive. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Anunoby. 17 points in his last outing. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Wiggins passes to Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's Shepard. No points so far. Pass to Aiden. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Yeah, this is where Aiden's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Down low. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Anunoby after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Back to Aiden. Duran with a rebound.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Grimes. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Yeah, because Duran is such a big, physical, athletic guy, it's easy to overlook his incredible passing, but that's one of his core strengths.
Here's Shepard, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. To the inside. Kamara, that's good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Pass to Grimes. Up top, Suggs. He's got 5, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. And here's Milwaukee now. DeRozan. The Knicks with the rebound. Aiden's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Shepard driving inside. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And it's now just a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
I mean, I love the decision there by Shepard to challenge the lane.
Suggs with it. Clock at 6. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
And defensively, they really limited their opponent's field goal percentage. Top 5 in that category. They do a great job of communicating at that end.
And the three-point percentage you referred to, they put so much pressure on opponents with their shooting. They'd stretch a defense way beyond the three-point line. Knicks trail by 3. Mitchell up top, covered by Grimes. A nice shot by Mitchell.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Outside Grimes. Here's Suggs. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 9. The 15-footer. The rebound by Shepard.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And here's White. 27 points his last game. Pass to Coward. The 3 is up. The Knicks pull it in. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, guys. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you, BA.
Okay, Allie, good stuff. The Bucks trail. Here's DeRozan. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You can't be overly aggressive with DeRozan. I mean, the second he senses and feels that you are, he'll take advantage of it.
These are his first free throws of the game.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
It's pretty clear that DeMar DeRozan is an outstanding athlete. He can outrun you, he might outwork you, and he's able to be everywhere on the floor, and he does it with kind of unique grace and finesse. They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Now here's DeRozan. 7 points in the game. Off target from the baseline.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Bucks. Right at the free throw line, here's Coward. From outside, off the mark. New York has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Jang. On the wing, Mitchell. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here's Wiggins. Here's Coward. Checked by Mitchell. And that one's good. Coward.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
1:05 left in the first. Pass to Diawara. Ayton against Duran. Here's Shepard. Here's Jang. He buries it from 3. Jang's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's White. Tight defense on him. DeRozan down low. He's against Jang. And it's DeRozan missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Now here's White. Tightly guarded. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Takes a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Mitchell. Here's Jang. 3-pointer off the mark. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Knicks. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Green out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Coward in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Murray Boyles can't get it to go. New York leading by 5. Here's Jang. Driving in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Here's Coward. Back to White. Just 5 on the clock. Green, the pass to Hunter. Here's Coward. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Inside, here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And here's Milwaukee now, after the basket by New York on the other end. Hunter on the wing. Still no points. Here's White. Collins with the rebound.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
Here's White. After the basket by New York on the other end. It's stolen by Trent. Here's Diawara. And it's in there. And it's an 11-point Knick lead.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's White. Outside for Green. Beyond the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Jang passes to Diawara. Collins outside. New York working the ball around now. Here's Jang. He's got 7. Just 3 to shoot. Over White. That one's wide left.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Outside, Green. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. And a look now at the Milwaukee Bucks' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Sacramento Kings.
And looking at the Raptors matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. Number 1, Milwaukee.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
Outside Hunter. Here's Murray Boyles. Drops in the 3. Murray Boyles has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Collins inside. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Suggs surveys the D from downtown, and he can't get that one. New York leading by 10. Now here's Mitchell. 14 points for him. Here's Harper. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Now here's Grimes. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. And here is DeRozan. Back to Hunter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hunter's got his first points of the game.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell taking no chances.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
The Bucks trail by 12. Outside Grimes. Back to Suggs. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. The Knicks have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Harper passes to Anunoby. Here's Harper. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami. Here's Hunter. Banked it in off the glass. Hunter's got 4 points this quarter.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Well, I tell you what, DeRozan really packs a punch now. He's an explosive athlete with really good strength. I mean, he's got great size for a backcourt dominant scorer.
Now here's Collins. Back to Kamara. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance. And with most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass board, wreaking havoc on the boards. Extra opportunities aplenty the way the game is played now. Absolutely flying. Look at Suggs using those hops to jam it home.
Mitchell, the pass to Anunoby. They get it back.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the paint. Oh, look at DeRozan rise up.
This is what DeRozan is known for. He loves taking flight and hammering it down.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Duren, he's checked in for the Bucks. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Hunter. New York also changing it up. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Collins. And it's Shepard in for Harper. New York leading by 7. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Shepard. Fires from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference.
Oh, power it home!
Oh, wow! And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
Outside Anunoby. On the wing, Mitchell. New York, no good that time either. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 5. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
New York working the ball around now. Ayton passes to Mitchell. 14 feet away. That's tipped.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Outside Grimes. Back to DeRozan. Duren, the screen. Down low. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Shepard. Anunoby on the wing. Stop the drought. Rebounded by the Bucks. Duren's got his 16th rebound on the night. DeRozan passes to Duren. Anunoby against Suggs. Here's Shepard. Drives to the hoop. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
So clever is Suggs in the screen and roll. Love watching the way he executes these sets.
Now DeRozan. He's got 11. Pass to Suggs. Duren against Ayton. Now here's DeRozan. The three is up. Mitchell grabs a miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The shot's good. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Third in points off turnovers, and they were top 5 in free throw percentage, making their shots at the line. Some real steady players on that team.
And these guys really took advantage whenever their opponents turned the ball over, finishing in the top 5 in points off turnovers last season. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. Wiggins throws it down.
Rising above the rim, Wiggins encounters very few defenders who can meet him up at that apex.
Pass to Kamara. From deep, Mitchell. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Bucks trail by 5. DeRozan with the ball. He's got 11. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Duren. That gives him a double-double.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Pass to Anunoby. Now Mitchell, covered by Grimes. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist from Anunoby. Mitchell's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Suggs, the pass to Duren. Buries it down low. 13 points for Jalen Duren. New York leading by 4. Pass to Shepard. Outside Anunoby. Blocked!
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Wiggins finds Suggs. DeRozan outside. Back to Suggs. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Shepard. Over DeRozan. Rebounded by Suggs.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. There's the triple. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Left side Kamara gets it off. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Knicks, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter, 3 for the game. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game. And the way this thing is going, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the last few possessions.
You know what your killer Kissel Nichols always says, Ernie? Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
What are you even talking about, Shaq?
Ernie switches seats with me. I need to get closer to Kenny. What'd you say, Kenny?
I definitely do not want to be in the middle of this. And now let's talk about that first half for the Milwaukee Bucks. They're in a tightly contested game.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
If they come out on top tonight, Shaq, that's how they're going to do it. By being more active and more physical than the other team.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
The Knicks with the lead. So on the floor for the Knicks, DeAndre Ayton is out there with Toumani Camara. Then there's Mitchell, then it's Shepherd, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. Here's Shepherd to the middle, tipped, 6 to shoot, and stolen by Suggs. Grimes, the pass to Wiggins for the tie, and Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Nice fluid motion off the catch there. I mean, Wiggins becoming a dangerous jump shooter.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Camara. Outside Mitchell. Back to Camara. Outside for Mitchell. From outside the arc. Spider spinning the web from deep.
A volume shooter at the arc. Mitchell will rarely hesitate to take that.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Duren with a screen on Anunoby. Back to Duren. 5 to shoot. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got his 5th assist in this one.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Ayton inside, covered by Duren. Rebounded by the Bucks. Duren's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that, for the lead. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for 2, Whitman Ryan.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. New York has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Pass to Shepherd. Down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Duran.
Yeah, nice fake by Aiden. He can beat you with strength, and he can also beat you with finesse.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. Fifth on the list, the Knicks.
I thought their coach really did a fantastic job of getting all of the guys on the team to realize the importance of free throws. You know, last year where they were great, excellent from the line. This year, they're hoping to do even better.
That free throw, no good.
And we know Aiden has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find. Great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can really energize and galvanize a team.
To the inside. Misses the layup. Milwaukee leading by 3. Suggs outside. Pass to Duran. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Outside Grimes. And here's Suggs. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Really good aggressive take from Suggs, giving the defense no choice but to foul him there.
Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first free throw is good. Suggs hits them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Outside Kamara. Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Aiden. The shot to stop the run. And the layup is good. Aiden's got 10. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Suggs, the pass to Duran. Outside Grimes. And he lobs it up. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Now here's Mitchell. The D's right on him. Good on the shot. And now just a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
Yeah, Spider going right at him. Just zero fear.
Wiggins outside. Suggs outside. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Mitchell up top, covered by Grimes. Here's Kamara. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. And Suggs has got the ball here for Milwaukee. 3-point lead. Wiggins with the inside bucket. Nice.
Boy, Wiggins does it in so many different ways. That scoring versatility of his, special. This time he got it done in the painted area.
Pass to Shepherd. There's the 3. Duran with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
DeRozan passes to Grimes. Now Suggs. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Knicks trail by 7. And here's Mitchell. He's got 27. Here's Anunoby. And he converts the layup. Anunoby's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, they tried tying up Anunoby, but he's so strong, he was able to fight through it.
Wherever OG Anunoby goes, his teams win a lot of games, Clark.
Yeah, you think about his second season. I mean, be a part of the 2019 Raptors title squad was Anunoby. I mean, his defense is superb, and it affects winning in a big-time way.
Here's DeRozan. Suggs outside. Lets a three fly. Sinks it from distance. Suggs has got 9 points now in the second half.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Knicks trail by 8. Outside Kamara. On the wing, Mitchell. There's a screen by Kamara. Ayton passes to Anunoby. Back to Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. DeRozan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Suggs. He's covered closely. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now a 10-point Bucks lead.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Outside Mitchell. Grimes with a defensive effort.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Mitchell gets a step.
Yeah, I like to see Mitchell driving hard. It's just so tough to stop when he gets going downhill.
And these will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
Mitchell, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what.
Milwaukee making a switch here. White's checked in. Both free throws good from Mitchell.
On the very short list of franchise-level guards, Donovan Mitchell can take over a game with his scoring ability.
Outside Grimes. Back to White. Duren with a screen on Mitchell. It's White with a drive. Duren controls the rebound and the putback. And the Bucks lead by 10.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Knicks trail by 12. Pass to Ayton. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
The Knicks making a switch here. Harper's checked in. Milwaukee on D. Ayton, a screen on White. Harper passes to Ayton. Here's Kamara. Launches a 3. Duren with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Suggs. Now Duren. Outside Grimes. The 3-ball. And no good. Knicks trail by 12. Here's Harper.
And when Dylan Harper's dad, Ron, won 5 NBA titles, he was a great player, and I think a lot of that competitiveness rubbed off on Dylan.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Both shots good from the stripe. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Hunter's checked in for Wiggins. Collins, he's checked in for New York. Knicks trail by 10. Pass to Shepherd. Three-pointer. Great D that time from Suggs.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
White. Anunoby against Suggs. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. This will be his third free throw of the game.
First personal foul. Fifth team foul.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Here's Shepherd, outside Kamara. White with a steal. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, I think White was using his quickness there, and the defense just wasn't ready for him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And when you look at Kobe White's career numbers, he scored 15 as a rookie. I mean, he's always been a factor offensively.
Now here's Anunoby, covered by Grimes. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 20-6 run. Here's Hunter, and finished off by Hunter.
Jalen Suggs serving up an assist, boy. He is a capable point guard.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In third, New York.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Knicks trail by 17. Pass to Harper. To the left wing. Here's Shepherd. Here's Jang. He has 7. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
New York has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Pass to Shepherd.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
New York working the ball around now. Here's Harper. 5 on the clock. Inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. White with a steal. The 3 from Suggs. The Knicks with the rebound. Here's Harper. He's got 6. And here's Shepherd for 3. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. The Bucks leading by 15. To the paint. Here's White. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. White's got 4 points this quarter.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And for the Bucks, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Steps back. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Suggs handling his business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
To the wing on the left. Here's Harper. Got it. Good job in the low post. Harper's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Now here's Suggs. Nice move. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one's on Zach Collins.
Suggs is a capable shooter now. He requires a little extra attention.
He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3. And the first one at the line is good.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Milwaukee making a switch here. DeRozan is checked in. Suggs hits them both.
You know, one thing about Jalen Suggs, he takes a ton of pride in his defense. I mean, he's shut down some really good scorers in this league.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Collins inside. And he comes up with a bucket. Collins has got 8.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 11. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got DeAndre Hunter, also DeMar DeRozan out there, and it's Coward in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And it's DeRozan missing. Knicks trail by 17. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Collins. Pass to Harper. Fires the 3. The shot that time not on target. Milwaukee leading by 17. From 11 feet away. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. DeRozan, left side. Looking to get back on track. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out to the right wing. Launches it. A nice shot by Diawara.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Hunter up top.
Next foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. No good on the quick three. Knicks trail by 14. Here's Mitchell. Hot off the drive. Mitchell.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
The Bucks have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Pass to Hunter. Puts up a three. And another miss by Milwaukee. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, my. Look at the quickness from Mitchell.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Wiggins, he's checked in for the Bucks. And a switch here also for New York. Ayton, he's checked in for Collins. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. DeRozan outside. Back to Wiggins. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Knicks trail by 10. A strong move by Mitchell inside.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
White, the pass to DeRozan. Here's Murray Boyles. He's covered by Ayton. Pass to White. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Yeah, scorers just find ways to get the ball into the hoop. Kobe White knows how to score.
Out to the right wing. Jang in the post. DeRozan on him. Oh, DeRozan with the block. Here's Harper. He's guarded by White. Harper misses. Milwaukee leading by 10. DeRozan outside. Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Coward. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Mitchell.
At the line for the Bucks. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Knicks trail by 12. Pass to Harper. Here's Diawara. Pounded by Wiggins. Here's Jang. Now here's Ayton. Here's Diawara. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Diawara's got 5 points now this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
From 10 feet away. And that one's long.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And Mitchell with the slam.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Here's DeRozan. Nice shot from the wing. And the Bucks lead by 10.
They call him the lone mid-ranger. That's DeRozan's bread and butter.
Pass to Jang. Outside Mitchell. Fires from the line. That shot missing. The Bucks leading by 10. White for three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Man, that one's good.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And White has got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Shoots from 12. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Milwaukee's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. White for three. And it's White again missing.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Diawara, pounded by Wiggins. Takes it inside.
And getting where he wants to go. Harper's drive can be so sudden.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Outside White. Here's Murray Boyles. He's covered by Ayton. A nice shot by Murray Boyles.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Harper. Back to Mitchell. Oh, power move by Mitchell.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
White looking it over. Down low. Here's Murray Boyles. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Shepard. Here's Kamara. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. The Bucks leading by 5. And he's going for the lob! And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Now Grimes. Dumps it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Inside. Curran with a steal. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Anunoby. Outside Kamara. New York working the ball around now. Mitchell. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Suggs with it. Duren in the high post. And the dunk by Duren.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And Ayton gets it to go.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Duren. That one doesn't drop. Ayton with the defensive effort. Knicks trail by 7. Ayton, a screen on Suggs. And an Obi for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got assist number 7 tonight.
And Anunoby, oh gee, you can count on him to step up and make big shots.
DeRozan outside. Oh, DeRozan sinks it through contact.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Here's Ayton. Duren pulls it down.
Hitting the glass with purpose and aggression.
And guys, you've seen it countless times in a close game. Hustle plays can really make the difference.
DeRozan. Oh, DeRozan. What concentration.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
Here's Shepherd. Shoots. Goes again. Now Ayton. Outside Anunoby. Oh, the long ball, no good.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
Wiggins. There's another rebound.
He's eating glass right now.
30 boards in this one. 30.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Jacks up a 3. That's another board.
He's having as dominant a game on the boards as you will ever see. He might set a new franchise record.
He's controlling this game with his rebounding alone. If he breaks the single-game record, he's setting a very high bar. Duren, the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots a 3. Rebounded by Ayton. Knicks trail by 10. Outside Anunoby. Up top Kamara, hounded by Wiggins. Mitchell fires. Oh, missed on the tray.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage. Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Bucks.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough.
And he rebounds again.
Boy, does this guy play hard, acting like every board is his.
And would you believe he's tied the team record for most rebounds in a game? Unreal. Can't get it to go. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
Here's Suggs. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. A competitive game, you have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jalen Duren.